Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have something special. I'm going to be putting on a 5-inch straight pipe for the truck, and this is going to be for the downpipe back, and I'm super excited because, you know, I've actually been rolling around without an exhaust. Well, I did have an exhaust. It just, the previous owners did like a 4-inch straight pipe, you know, to get rid of the DPF and the muffler and all that. So, but they did a really bad job welding it back. So basically the thing was like rusting, and one of the rear hangers, the part that supports the over axle pipe, that part rusted out and broke. So now the pipe was kind of just supporting itself by its weight, and the welds in between the pipes was really badly done, and basically those kind of just snapped under the weight. So I was driving around with like half a pipe rather than a full thing. So with that in mind, this is what we're working with today. And wow, you can't really, it's kind of hard to tell in the camera, but like this is huge. Like holy crap. I'm super excited for this, guys. Wow. So it should come with all the clamps and literally everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this out over there so I can work on it outside. It's heavy too. So like I was saying, my exhaust snapped right there. So it's only being held on by these two bolts right here and this hanger right there. So I'm going to go ahead and undo these so I can slide this part of the pipe off. So I finally got the exhaust pipe off of the truck, and as you can see, this is the 4-inch straight pipe. You can see the previous owners, they did the welding right there, and that is exactly where it snaps. Very poor job with the welding. So now the first thing that's probably going to go down is that down pipe, obviously, because flange and all that. So yeah, nice little comparison. So I've gotten the pipe that connects to the down pipe down. I've only hand tightened it so it'll give me some like wiggle room for the parts down, and I don't think I'm going to bolt anything up until I get all the way over the axle, so that it makes my life easier if I don't tighten it up here, so I have more wiggle room to do stuff. And then once everything's done, I'll tighten it all down. So I was trying to figure out what would be the next piece in line, but it looks like this piece is still 4 inches to mimic the downpipe, because that's still a 4-inch downpipe, right? But then it suddenly expands, so that's why it makes me think that it's this side. It'll go slide onto there, and then it expands into a 5-inch all the way back. That's what I think. It's kind of like Legos, honestly. And I don't know how I forgot to mention, but I bought this off of ZZ Diesel's website. I think they're I actually don't know. It might be Illinois, Kentucky that they're based in. I'll have to double check, but I will also link this in the description so you guys can find it. And yeah, so I believe it's this longer piece first that has a little the shrinking pipe part right here. I don't know what this is called. Shrinkage, cold winter shrinkage, I don't know. And it'll probably fit on there, but it doesn't quite fit. I think it's dented a little bit right here, so I'm gonna use a mallet to kind of get it to get around here. So yeah. So the next part, since I got that other one in, is I think it's this one. And the reason being is that if you notice that this one, the front of this doesn't have a big bulge. So, and this one on the front, or actually it doesn't really matter what you say. You know, actually, I don't even know if it really matters which way it goes. But I'm going to go ahead and put this first. So this is on the end. So then I can stick this one on the end and put that one. Something like that. I've also oriented the clamps so that the bolts are down. So that like later on when I need to bolt these all up, and in the future if I need to unbolt these, then it would be really easy to access them with the impact wrench or something similar. But now it looks like I have another pipe here, and then the over axle pipe goes on, but I have an extra pipe, so I'm not sure what that's about. So I'm going to put the adapter piece on there. Not really adapter, but the one that has bulges on both sides. And I'm going to put that on, and then I think I should be able to put the other one on there. So we'll see how that goes. Have you guys ever had a problem where something fits too well that you're having a hard time trying to put it on? Well, this is what happened. Like, it's so perfectly on there, I'm having trouble putting all the pieces together. So what I did was I just cut a little bit off here, you know, not that much with the angle grinder. Probably like an inch, a little bit, probably like an inch and a half, 2 inches right there. So that should definitely help clearance this on there. So if you can see here, I've done all the way up to the over axle, and I've clamped all of these down now, including the flange at the front, and then all of these other clamps here. Obviously I did them all where they were easy to get to in the future, and the cut that I made, like 1.5 inches, was just about perfect. I was able to wiggle it on there, and it was just beautiful. I've never had anything work this well when I'm improvising while working on cars, so that's cool. Doesn't happen very often. So now all we have to do is for this I have to, so I'm gonna sand down the area where this was, and then I'm gonna try and bolt this back up before putting on this last remaining part. And you actually get a nice little souvenir pipe here. Yeah. I guess, you know what, I bet this one is for if you had a crew cab long bed. Since I had the super cab long bed, I wouldn't have needed this piece. Obviously, if you had just a single cab and a short bed or a single cab long bed, you would need less of these pieces. So yeah, so that makes sense. Now onto that. So this is the thing that caused all this trouble for the exhaust to fall off. And basically what happened is this part right here, which is supposed to hold the bolt in, has snapped. So basically this was hanging off. This bolt right here rusted out, so the back half of the exhaust was just hanging off. And you know, just like putting the exhaust together, dude, like, I don't blame this guy for giving out. That thing's heavy. So I got the new hanger on there. It's right there, and I got that all bolted up. So now what's just left is I need to do just this piece right here, and then we're almost done. So I managed to get the last part of the exhaust on the truck. From here I need to lower it a little bit, make it adjust it because it's a little high. But I did a little bit of recording of sound clips and flybys and things like that, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so that is it for the 5-inch exhaust for the truck. You know, it sounds great. It sounds so much better than it did before. The straight pipe sounds good. I just need to add, I think I need to add a, well, I don't know. I might leave it just without the tip, the exhaust tip, because it just looks fine like that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe. I'll be coming out with some more and more truck content. And also I'm still working on the Mustang, but that's pretty slow coming. It's complicated. Wiring sucks. It really does. So I'm trying to figure all that out. But in the meantime, stay tuned because I have some other stuff ready for the truck, ready to go. Also, I'm almost done part of the control pack for the Coyote swap, so stay tuned for that. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.